Hello. Hi everyone. Robin here. So I hope you can hear me clearly today. And so today's topic is basically about how to engage the viewers during your live stream. So I will go over a few of the top points and few of the problems that you might face or find a different way to go about it. So how is everyone doing? Let me see if there is anyone in the comments. Don't forget to say hi. I hope the sound is really okay this time around. And so here is the pain point. So basically, when you want to run a live stream, you will have a common problem of engaging with the audience. So usually what I do, I'm not that great about it, but what usually I do, I ask questions and maybe give a quiz that can really help the audience to pick up the pace or give comments or give feedbacks. Sometimes running polls also can be great. So I will go through these topics that can help you to identify or find the ways to actually tackle this. I'm not sure how many people are tuning in, but yes, just say hi if you are here. It, it, it is also part of the engagement. So I came back from office very late. Now I'm having a tea. Otherwise, I will feel really tiring at some point. So I'm going to share my screen soon to show the pointers. But I also want to know whether you guys have any issues when you are going live or you do not know what to do next to bring in the people or engage or have a chit chat or focus on a specific topic. So when I do live on Facebook groups, I notice that I can actually have more audience reactions. So I can bring them in to build a better persona out of them, that what they're actually talking about, what they want, or bring in some interactivity. So when I do giveaways and there is a wheel of names and I pick up all the people from the comments, I think you have seen this before in many other places. So it really brings in the engagement to the top level. So I created a small slide that I'm going to show. Let me just prepare it for display. Okay, so I'm going to share my other screen, and in that way you will be able to see all the pointers. Then we will go through one by one. I'm not sure if anybody is still in the stream, but it's fine. I hope the sound is all right. I'm so much worried about the sound. It actually made problem for me two or three times. So right now I am using just a normal lavalier mic, and I hope this time around this will sound much more better than the previous ones. Okay, let me share the screen so we can go about the topic. Screen. All right. Okay. Let me know if you can see. So these are the core pain points that you need to cover, or these are the tips that you need to cover. You don't have to cover all of them, but at least most important ones you need to cover so that your audience can engage with you in real time. So even if you do pre-recorded live stream, you still have the option to actually engage with the audience. I will tell you how it works in a short amount of time. So let's go to the first one. Of course, this one you have seen before, and this is the first of all, that to speak with the audience. So if you are not speaking with the audience, it will not bring in the engagement. So that is why you will notice that sometimes I'm asking how you guys are doing. If you are online on the live, please post a comment so I will know that you are there and I know what to do next from that point forward. And this is very critical because you just need to imagine yourself that you have 50 over people on your audience and you are asking them to say something so that you can continue the conversation. Now, the second one is engage in pre-recorded, even in pre-recorded stream. So what does this mean? You have already recorded the video. Now you are going live on a specific time from the platform automatically or scheduled stream. So when you are going live on a platform, what you should do, you should monitor the chat box. This is why I always have one tab open, like in my front screen, there is actually one tab muted and open to monitor just the comments, because sometimes one comment might be delayed showing in the stream or the Onestream studio. So I do not want to have that delay at all. So I just want to monitor what people are saying, even if it is a recorded video. But don't worry, this is not a recorded video. This is real time. And of course, the third point is always try to add value in the stream. So it can be tips like how I am sharing some tips, but it can be also other topics that is related with that segment of topic we are talking about. So right now we are talking about that how to engage during live stream. So it can also have subjects that are related to it. So if you know about certain things about stream elements, which you can create a null or blank Chrome window and load the stream elements there, and you can actually show it on screen by sharing the screen that somebody donated you something. So this is something really interesting way of plotting information or bringing in interactivity inside the stream. If you do not know, OBS and Livestream 3D, I think, no, Prism Live Studio. So they are very robust platform and they support inclusion of other platforms like stream elements and such. You can create your own web element that you can include, or even capture part of your comments from YouTube or Facebook and include it here. So these are some of the tips and tricks that, even though we are talking about only engagement, it also has sub elements of it that you can bring in. So this is why then your stream become valuable. So that's number 3. So let's go and have a look at the number 4. Keep the audience hooked. This is very difficult to do at the beginning. Even I cannot do it almost many times, but I'm still practicing. So to keep the audience hooked, you need to have some elements that when we do giveaways, means they are waiting for the giveaways to be happening. So they sit through the entire stream and waiting for that moment that they can see if they are lucky or not. So this is one approach, but a lot of times what audience do, they fall off. So to counter this, what you can do, you can create a form that will be given at a random timing of the event. So they actually have to be online to fill up that form from the comments. This is a nice way to keep the audience engaged all the time. Means they do not know when you are going to give the form. So in that way, they have to attend the entire presentation to get that form link. So this is just one example. You can devise it in many other ways. And of course, this is very important, being prepared. So I have checked my microphone at least 2 times today after I came back from office, and I was hoping it sounded pretty okay. But beside that, you should also check the camera, you should check the lights, because before going live on an event, sometimes it happens, electronics objects, it can fail. So all of a sudden, if the light doesn't work, you need to have an alternative method of solving it. So camera, your surrounding, especially the lighting, and microphone, these are the core things that you need to identify and read about a little bit what you are going to talk about. It helps you to juggle your memory, because maybe the whole day you are at work and thinking about work stuff. So when you came into the stream, your mind might be pre-allocated into all those things. So this is the preparation stage. And I would also recommend to prepare at least one day before or 24 hours before. It will help you a lot to identify what are the things you will need for your next live stream. Now, this one I always try to do to keep a theme. This theme doesn't mean design. Design is just part of it. The theme also means what you're going to talk about, means the focal point of the subject. So there can be other subjects that is related to the main subject, but still keep it in the view. So far we have talked about these 6 things. So this is the 7th item, is about the 6 things we talked about. So provide short recaps. So short recaps means what? Because the person who joined at 5-minute mark at the stream, he might have missed out the point 1 and 2 when I was talking about it. So try to do a short recap. I will do the same thing right now. And this is the point number 7. What I will do, so we have talked about speak to your audience, means ask them for a comment, and then you can take it from there. So this is speaking, not only in the terms of speaking, is also terms of giving feedback or subsequent comments. Then the next one is, even in you recorded the video earlier, you still can engage. The trick is, when it goes live, monitor the comments so you can reply while the stream is going. You just don't have to worry about camera, lighting, and everything, because it's pre-recorded. Then you add value to the stream. This is simple, that the topic we are talking about, keep the subjects that relates to it and help it put all those things. So it will become a helpful element altogether for the person who is watching the main subject, and keep the audience hooked. So there is always ways of doing things, like you want to give away something at the end of the stream, but you want them to do something in between the stream, so they are always in the stream. So it can be done in many different ways, but this is just one example out of it. If you have any tips on these, feel free to share. There's nothing wrong to share anything. And then I talked about the theme. The theme is the core topic. Then you have subtopics that relate to the main topic. And like before, I already mentioned, ask for opinions. So this is very important. What does your audience think about the tips you are giving? Is it good or bad, or they might have something better to say? Because I am learning every day. There's no ending of it. So this is why I always ask the audience, so if you have something to say, if you have some new things to say, feel free to share it. And of course, to keeping it fun, I'm still going through that stage that I can actually formulate this fun part, because I'm not a stand-up comedian, but I do try occasionally whether I can entertain you guys or not. So beside all these, the last point is basically, let me move this. Oops, sorry. Okay. So the last point is is a professional live streaming tool. So you can use multiple different tools. You can use OBS, but OBS, you need a powerful desktop computer. You need a good quality PC or Mac to actually run OBS. OBS has its advantage, but it also requires not only system resource, it will also require a heavy internet connection. Not heavy, I mean fast. Because the encoding need to be real time, and it will use a graphic card to encode and send the stream to the cloud. So if you do not have OBS, OneStream Live is a great option, because right now I'm using OneStream Live and went live. It took me less than 5 minutes to actually prepare everything and go live with it. So this is very important element of all your live shows, because the more you use the system, the more you figure out the tips and tricks. So these are the top 10 items that you can use to focus on your live audience. Now, beside these, I also want to talk about what other things you can do. These are subtopics of this topic. So I will just stop sharing the screen first. Okay, we are back. So you might face challenges that your stream is not having enough viewer. So first thing you should do, go to all your social media, including Instagram, and let people know when you are going to go live. Because if they do not know, how they are going to attend. So this is one bigger part of that pie. Now, this will also help you to get more traffic to your live stream. Then you can, another thing you can do, if you have a just if you have a reader audience on your blog or any other platform such as Medium, what you can do when you schedule the YouTube live or Facebook live, whichever, you can actually copy the code, short link to the video, and put it on a page. So it will become YouTube embed. The benefit of this is your Medium audience or maybe your website audience didn't knew about this. So you created a post and it created attraction, then it went to all your social media. So it helped you out in this challenge of letting people know. So at least when they know, they will come over and have a chat. So this is also part of making it accessible, means it goes to multiple different social destination and bring in people from all those group of audience. And of course, one of the good ones is actually you should naturally and realistically and honestly comment on other live shows. It makes you visible. It makes your profile visible. And if you have an icon for your channel, that will show up in all the comments. And your name will be remembered by the people who are doing the live stream. And not only that, the people who are watching those live stream. So these are some of the elements that you can make use of beside the core 10 items we talked about. So again, if I include all this all together, there will be 15 items. So let me go through the previous items I talked about. Okay. Here we are. So first one is speak to your audience. Speak means engage. So ask them something to get a return. That is first. Then engage silently, even when you are doing the pre-recorded show. When the show goes live, just monitor the comments and reply instantly. This will create a great engagement value, which is very difficult to do when right now I'm doing a live show. And then add value to the stream, add additional tips and tricks that can help the core topic or the topic you're talking about. It will help your audience at the same time. keep the audience hooked, keep some hooks that will help you to bring them or sit they can sit through the entire show to go to that point. So it's basically give something to them for to look forward. So this is one of the most important one, and I still need to master this. And be prepared. Always check your camera, always check your microphone, always check your lights. These are the three core things. Then the secondary things are in your internet, whether it is working or not and stable or not. Turn off all other programs when you are doing the live stream, because it can interfere in your internet connection. And of course, set a theme. What is the core topic? So from there you can go further. And just now what I am doing right now is called provide short recaps. So I am recapping the entire thing at the end of the stream. And after that, of course, ask for opinions, honest opinions, because sometimes we can learn more things just from the audience. And at the same time, it creates a great level of engagement. Keeping it fun, I'm still trying, but hopefully someday I will make it even more fun than this. And for that, I need some funny people in my comments. I just need one or two. That's all I need. And last but not least, use a professional live streaming tool. So Onestream Live is already a very good, well-designed platform, multi-destination. It can reach many places. And now with the Onestream Live Studio, you have a plethora of options to play with. So beside these 5, let me go back and tell you the 5 additional things. Number 1, go multiple areas, means go to your Instagram, go to your Twitter, go to your Facebook and share the live stream link. So people will know when you are going to go live. That's one. So this also subsequently help the second item, which is get more traffic. So to get more traffic, you need to have the social elements in place. So all your audience, your Twitter audience, your Facebook audience, then your Pinterest audience or Instagram audience. So all of those people will get to come to your mainstream. And then create a live series like how I am doing now. So mine is Onestream Live tips and tricks. And I have done up to 7 or 8 videos until today, every week. Beside the holidays, every week I have done. So that helps the audience to keep track of all these videos, and they can go back and forth when they want to know a specific topic on their interest. And make your videos accessible. So if possible, if you are streaming on YouTube, download the YouTube video after the stream and upload it to Facebook. So you get more people get to know that what are the topics you're talking about. And genuinely go to other live streams and give thoughtful response or be funny, whichever these two. Don't try to be too negative, because there is 2 types of criticism. One is constructive criticism, and another one is like you are blatantly going slamming on somebody. So try not to do the second one. Try to do the first one and be funny. People like funny people. So with all this, I hope it helped you. And with all these, I am going to close the stream. So let me know whether this helped you or not. If not, do feel free to comment and let me know what can be improved. So this is something I'm always open to. If you have ideas, if you have better vision or better tips, do share, because the person who is looking at this video later, he or she will discover the tips from the comments. So this is multitude of knowledge sharing. So not only my knowledge, whatever you are going to share in the comments will also share a humongous part of the audience. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.